Oh yeah, not a problem.
You did a good job with it.
Thank you.
I listened to you on the 5 hour drive home on Sunday. Tried to leave early.
I've been on the.
It made all the difference. It's a little complicated to know
Right.
when to pay attention.
Yeah, I've been on the end of street. I hear mine over video and I don't like it. Grab that. How does this go? Hey, pull that app up. What the heck? It's right here, dude. All right, getting ready to drop the puck here. Testing. Oh, here we go. It's delayed. All right, Ames has the face-off. Send it down the ice. We got Adamson, Hickman, Schmidt, Frine on the ice. Well as Austin. We have Huffman in net. We have Riley, Egan, Alice, Gladson, and Dawson coming out on the ice. Puck drops. Buck sent it across to the far side. We'll battle for it. Bucks are able to get it out, take it down the ice. Sorry. It's tripped up. Flyers are going to put one in the net, or in the penalty box for tripping. 11-17 in period 1, 0-0. All right. Alice picks it up in the near corner. Dawson comes over to help out. Puck goes out past the blue line. Bucs chasing it down. Egan and Riley chasing it down. Riley picks it up, takes it behind the Bucs net, brings it around the far side. Up and out, puck comes over to Egan. Brings it in, takes a shot, goes wide left of the net, chases it into the near corner. Egan still with the puck, sends it across to the far side. McKinney out on the ice. Wilson and Hickman coming out on the ice. Flyers come in and apply some pressure onto the Bucs. They have it behind the Bucs net, comes out in front. That gets broken up. Bucs take control on the near side. Puck goes down the ice. Wilson and McKinney chasing it down. Flyers pick it up, have it behind their net. They're going to work on bringing it down the ice. And we got a hooking penalty on McKinney. So 10:04 left in period 1, 0-0. We have Wilson, Schmidt. Puck drops. Laneson. And let's say Hickman on the far side here. Puck comes up. Schmidt with it. Wilson helps out. Flyers hit the puck over to the near corner. Send it around the far side, up and out. And Austin. 28 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Bucs. Schmidt with the puck. Adamson comes out onto the ice. Puck gets batted away. Flyers have it through neutral territory. Riley comes out on the ice, applying pressure. Bucs get it out. Adamson with it and brings it into the Flyers territory. Takes a shot. Oh, that's batted away with the goalie's glove. Battle for it here behind the Flyers net. Goes in the near corner. Flyers pick it up. Dawson out on the ice. Frine out on the ice. Puck comes up off Frine's head, off the near wall. Flyers pick it up. Frine applying pressure, keeping it in. Adamson and Dawson over to help. Puck goes behind the Flyers net. Dawson grabs it, chips it towards the far side. Flyers send it up and out. Austin and Riley back on defense, chasing that puck down, and we're going to have a icing. Both teams back to full strength. 8:22 left in period 1. 0-0.
What? This is not fair.
We have Schmidt, Gladson, Bialis, Hickman, and Egan on the ice. Puck drops. Flyers take control of the face-off. Send it up try to send it up. Schmidt over there with it in the far corner. Flyers take it away. Schmidt gets it tipped away. Gladson picks it up. He tries to center it. Can't pick it up through traffic. Hickman keeps it in, though. Goes into the near corner here by Alice. Back with it. Flyers get it up. And we're going to have an interference call on Gladson. It's going to go to the penalty box for interference. That is my favorite call. Thank you. Favorite penalty called on me on the Xbox. Pointed out by Carver. All right, Bucs on a penalty kill here. Puck drops. Shoved away to the near side. Ames with it. Ames can't control it. That gets picked up by Schmidt. He's bringing it down the ice. Brings it across, gets batted away by Alice, chasing it down. Laneson and Austin come out on the ice. Flyers get a shot. Huffman with a save. He deflects it behind their net. Laneson sends it around the far side. Flyers send it towards the net. A lot of traffic there right in front of the net. Gets poked away. Chased down. Schmidt with the puck. Bringing it through neutral territory. He's going to dump it. We get a line change here. Dawson, Wilson come out on the ice. Laneson and Austin. 18 seconds left in the penalty kill. Flyers have it. Going down the ice. That gets swatted away by Laneson. Over in the near corner, battling for it. Bucs come away with it. Wilson taking it down the ice. He's going to bring it into the Flyers territory. He's looking to take a shot. Makes a move. Takes a shot. Backhands it into the back of the net. Wilson with a goal. Shorthanded goal for the Flyers. 6:56 left in period one. Unassisted. Bucs 1, Flyers 0. 6:56 left in period one. Puck drops. Flyers have the face-off. Bucs had the face-off. Flyers pick it up in far corner of their territory. Bucs take it away. Flyers take it away. Try to send it out. Riley keeps it in. Sends it towards the net. Gets deflected in traffic. Hickman with the puck at the blue line. He sends it into the near corner. Wilson battling for it now. Wilson, McKinney. Puck goes to Dawson. Dawson fires a shot. Goes over the right shoulder. So we have Hickman, or McKinney to Dawson on that one. Goal number 2 for the Bucs. 6:20 left in period one. Bucs 2, Flyers 0. We have Adamson, Schmidt, Frein, Laneson, and Egan all on the ice. Puck drops. Flyers take control of the puck. Move it up the ice. Bring it into the Bucs territory. Gets picked away here on the near side. Adamson with the puck. Starts it off the other direction. He gets it out of the zone. Sends it down the ice. Laneson applying pressure as the Flyers pick it up in their territory. Send it up towards the blue line. Goes through the neutral zone. Flyers bring it in, chip it in, Bucs pick it up. Laneson sends it, tries to send it back out. That gets deflected. Now it gets sent out. Try and get the stick on there. Flyers chip it in. Egan with it. He sends it up and out to, he's gonna, oh man. Good pass up to Frein. Just 1 foot over that line too soon. Bialis, Gladson, Dawson coming out on the ice with Hickman and Austin. 5:31 left in the period one. Bucs 2, Ames 0. Puck drops. Flyers pick it up. Bring it into the Bucs zone. Battle for it here. Austin applying pressure in that far corner. Puck behind the net. Austin picks it up. Brings it around to the near side. Puck gets swatted around to the far side. Hickman with the puck. He's going to send it through the middle up to Bialis. Bialis bringing it down. Makes a move. Going to take a shot. That one's going to get deflected by the goalie. Flyers are going to pick it up behind their net, send it to the near side. That comes up towards the blue line. Egan sends it back deep behind the Flyers net. Flyers pick it up, send it around the far side. Egan and Riley back on defense. Riley picks that puck up, sends it back the other direction. Puck comes back up, goes through neutral. No icing. Egan chasing that down. Huffman was going to cover that. Egan chips it away and brings it around the far side. Yeah, Wilson, Schmidt, McKinney on the ice, along with Egan and Riley. All right, Wilson with it. Brings it around the net, far corner, passes it up to Riley. Riley sends it towards the net. Gets picked up in traffic. Flyers send it out, back down the ice, and we're going to have an icing on that one. All right, puck's coming back the other direction.
Like, just wear shorts and socks. Yeah. I'm up there.
All right, McKinney, Schmidt, Wilson, Laneson, and Hickman on the ice. I said ice. Oh, okay. Check your hearing. Flyers on the face-off, bring it down the ice. Hickman gets a stick on there. Flyers get it back, bring it in the Bucs territory. Send it towards the net, gets picked up by Schmidt. Deflected to the far corner. Hickman comes over to assist, grabs the puck, working on getting it out. Puck goes back to Schmidt. He's going to get it taken away by Flyers from a stick lift. Flyers send it towards the net. Huffman glides over and catches that one. 3:31 left in period one. Bucs 2, Flyers 0. We have Austin, Egan, Adamson, Gladson, and Frine on the ice. Might have called that. All right, Flyers have it. Bucs take it over. Go back and forth here in neutral territory. Adamson with the puck. Brings it in, chips it down into the far corner of the near side. Flyers with it. They send it up towards the blue line and goes out. Bucs are going to take control of it in the neutral territory. Egan over to Adamson. Adamson brings it in with pressure. Tries to get a shot off. Gets a shot off. That one's deflected out in front of the net and swatted away before we get a rebound shot. Egan sends it back towards the net. That gets picked up in traffic from the Flyers. Flyers get in neutral territory. Frine applying pressure. Sticks the puck away. Dawson sends it towards the net. Just goes wide left. He's going to try to send it back out front. Flyers going to stick on it, though. And they're going to work it back the other direction. Hickman and Riley back on defense. Gets swatted away. Frine gets pushed into the wall. Riley battling for it. Puck gets batted away again. Almost offsides. Takes a shot, and Huffman's going to cover that. So 2:19 left in period one. Bucs 2, Flyers 0. Gladson by Alice Schmidt. Join Hickman and Riley on the ice. Puck drops. Flyers have it momentarily. Bucs chip it away, try to get it out. Got a battle for it here on the near side. Goes towards the Bucs net. That one's picked up and batted away by Riley. He's bringing it down the ice. He's got Bialis in the center. He's going to try and pass it over. Can't quite connect on that pass. Gets away. Puck comes up to Hickman. He's going to send it towards the net. It's going to go just wide right into the far corner. Schmidt's chasing it down. Battling against the Flyers player on that one. He's going to try and send it. He sends it towards the net. That one is covered by the goalie. 1:44 left in period one. Egan and Laneson coming out on the ice for defense. They joined by Alice, Schmidt, and Gladson. All right, puck drops. Flyers have control. Bringing it down the ice to neutral territory. Bringing it in the Bucs zone. Get a pressure from Gladson and I want to say Laneson on that one. Bucs get it. Schmidt sends it out. Flyers take it in the neutral territory and dump it back in. Egan chasing it down behind the Bucs net. Bring it around the far side. Sends it up towards Schmidt. Flyers keep it in for the time being. They're going to send it towards the net. It's going to get deflected. Huffman further deflects it into the far wall, near wall here. Huffman deflects it again over into the far corner. Flyers pick it up, try to center it. That goes off a Bucs player behind the net. Center around to the near side. Bialis picks it up. Sends it across the ice up to Gladson. Gets past him on that pass. Bucs are going to have a line change here. We got Wilson, Dawson, McKinney, Austin, and Riley on the ice. Go back and forth here. Flyers get swatted away. Dawson picks that up. Sends it towards the net. Wilson gets a shot. Oh, it's just deflected. It goes right, barely past the right post there. Flyers deflect that away from the net. Dawson gets a stick in there. Comes back up to Riley. He's going to center it. Wilson's going to chase it down here on the near side. Going to bring it around the net. He's got pressure from the Flyers on him. Flyers are going to pick it up. Try to send it out. Riley keeps it in. He sends it back over towards the net. Wilson applying pressure. Flyers with the puck. 3 seconds left in the first period. And that's going to be how period one ends. So, after one, Bucs 2, Flyers 0. All right, period 2 about ready to start. All right, period 2 about ready to start.
It's just delayed.
Yeah. We got Frine, Schmidt, I believe McKinney on the far side, Egan and Hickman on the ice. Bucs have the face-off. Frine with the puck, brings it into the Flyers territory. A shot, and goalie's gonna glove save that one. Oh, Adamson on the far side there. Couldn't see the number. Took a guess. I was wrong. All right, puck drops. Flyers take control. Frine gets that puck. He sends it towards the net. That gets chipped up, deflected to the near corner. Puck comes up to Egan. Tries to pass it over to Hickman. Bucs have to reset, and they're not going to be able to for an offsides. Alice, Dawson, Gladson, Austin, and Laneson on the ice. Bucs take the face off. Chip it in. Flyers chip it out. Alice with it. Chips it back. Passes it over to Gladson. Can't quite connect on that pass. Chase it down here to the near side. Flyers take control of it. Bringing it down the ice. Take it in the corner. Send it across to the goalie. Huffman deflects. Gladson chips it away. He's got it on the near side. Sends it across the ice towards Bialis. Don't connect on the pass. Bialis stays after it though. Flyers are able to chip it out for the time being. That technically looked like an offsides to me, but all right. Gladson applying pressure. Neutral territory. Flyers come away with it and send it towards the net, and Huffman's going to glove that one. 10:41 left in period 2. Bucs 2, Flyers 0. We have Egan, Riley, Wilson, McKinney, and Schmidt coming out on the ice. Puck drops. Flyers have it. They send it behind the Bucs net. Puck is sent across the ice. Flyers are able to keep it in for the time being. Egan applying pressure, gets that puck away. Up and out. And we're probably going to have an offsides on that one. Yes, we are.
Oh, did the other thing not work?
Well, when I hit live, it wasn't coming up that it was streaming, so we got some kinks to work out of that one. All right, puck drops. Bucs have it. Riley and Schmidt battling for it in the corner here. Schmidt sends it up the near side. Swatted away up to Wilson. Wilson brings it in. Makes a move, takes the shot. That one goes just left of the net. Riley and Hickman back on D. McKinney with the puck right now in the near corner, battling a couple Flyers player. Wilson comes over to help out. Schmidt tracks it down to the far side, applies pressure. Puck coming up. McKinney comes over to help out. Turns it back to Schmidt. Flyers tip it away to the far corner. McKinney applying pressure as well as Adamson. Puck comes up to the blue line. Hickman sends it back in deep. Goes behind the Flyers net. Flyers pick it up. Try to bring it around the near side. Adamson comes over. Swats it away. Flyers change direction back to the near side. Dawson over there applying pressure. Puck comes up to neutral territory. You got Riley over to Hickman. Flyers get reset. Puck gets sent in. Puck comes back up to Hickman. Hickman looking to make a move. Chips it towards the net. Can't quite connect with Adamson on that one. He's going to send it around to the far corner. Flyers pick it up. Bring it down the far side. Try to pass it up. Try and get the stick on that. Adamson comes over and Hickman. Dawson. And we're going to have a penalty here. Nope, just an offsides. All right, Austin, Laneson, Dawson, Frine, and Adamson on the ice. Bucs take the face off. Puck goes back to Laneson. He's going to send it in. Flyers pick it up in the far corner. Bring it around behind their net to the near side. Frine applying pressure. Sends it up. Austin gets it at the blue line. Sends it through the center, just to the left of the net. Adamson sends it over to Frine. Flyers get a stick in there. Dawson comes over to help. Frine blows through there, gets that puck out of there. It's going to wrap around, back out of the neutral territory. Austin with it. Bucs get reset. She sends it across the ice and back in. And we're going to have an offside. Gladson, Schmidt, Bialis, Riley, and Egan on the ice. .801 left in period 2. Bucs 2, Flyers 0. All right, puck drops. Bucs control it. Egan with the puck. He's going to send it in deep to the Flyers territory. Flyers pick it up behind the net. Bialis battling for it over there. Schmidt takes a push. Puck gets slapped down the ice, and we're going to have an icing. .740 left in period 2. Bucs 2, Flyers 0. All right, puck drops. Schmidt battling for it. Puck flies towards the Flyers net. Goalie knocks it down. Flyers send it out in the neutral territory. Egan tosses it over to Schmidt. Schmidt with the puck. Zoom out a little bit. He gets pushed off the puck. Flyers have it now. Sends it towards the center. They're going to get a shot off. Almost get a shot off. That's picked up before it gets to the net. Flyers chasing it down. Make a move, take a shot. That one gets deflected off in the near corner by Huffman. Schmidt sends it around the far side. Riley sends it back around the near side off a Flyers stick. Egan with the puck. Gets it out of the Bucs zone. Flyers take it away. Chip it back in. Goes behind the net. Schmidt picks it up behind the Bucs net. He's going to send it around. Egan sends it back to him. Egan picks the puck up. Looking to pass it across the ice. Passes it up and out. It's sliding pretty fast, so we're going to have an icing. A little collision there by Alice and a Flyers player. Austin and Hickman come out on the ice for defense. Joined by McKinney, Dawson, and Frine. Oh, Wilson. McKinney, Dawson, Wilson. Austin and Hickman. Puck drops. Flyers take control of it. Send it to the near side. Try to send it toward the net. That one goes off Austin. Hickman picks it up behind the Bucs net. Tapped away, stays with it, gets back on it, brings it around to the near side here. Dawson with the puck. Tries to get a pass up to Wilson. Gets slapped away. Dawson picks it back up. He's turning, making a move. That one goes off a crossbar. Goes to the left of the net. McKinney comes over. Puck gets sent up. Hickman with it. Chips it away. Dawson picks it up, sends it around. Flyers pick it up by their net. Bring it around the far side. Neutral territory. Hickman sends it back the other direction. Goes deep into the Flyers territory. Wraps around behind their net. Flyers are going to pick it up. We got Laneson, Adamson coming out on the ice. Schmidt. Adamson sends it around to Frine. Flyers take control of the puck. Bringing it down the ice. Bucs get a lot of sticks on there and deflect it off into the far corner. Bucs pick it up. Bring it in neutral territory. A back and forth action here. Brian chases that one down, tries to keep it in. Buck still in. Laneson gets a stick on there. Adamson gets a stick on there. Or Schmidt, sorry. Buck shot, deflected. Brian with it here in the near corner. Buck goes past. Comes up and out. Flyers have it. Slight breakaway. Huffman deflects that one in the far corner. Flyers player flies into the wall here. Egan sends it up and out. And we're going to take a pause. Flyers player looks to be okay. Going to get up slowly, take his time. All right, Gladson by Alice. Egan, Laneson, and Dawson on the ice. Puck drops. Back and forth action. Flyers come away with it. Tries to send it towards the net. Gets to send it towards the net that time. Shot goes just wide left. Bucks have it. Egan with the puck, bringing it down the ice the other direction. He's going to have an offsides on that. Not him, but his team. 4 minutes left, period 2. Bucks 2, Flyers 0. Riley Austin, Gladson, Dawson, and Bialis on the ice. Puck drops. Flyers take control of it. Pass it up. Bring it into the Bucks zone. Have it here in the near corner here. Bucks applying pressure. Comes up to the blue line. Sends it towards the net. Gets backhanded towards the net. Huffman's going to deflect that one. Austin gets a stick on there. Tries to get it out of there. And does so. Bialis applying pressure as the Flyers bring it into the far corner. Puck gets centered. Austin gets her stick in there again. Austin bringing it down the ice. Gonna lose an edge. Flyers going to bring it back the other direction. Something happened that I missed that did not make the fans happy. Puck gets batted into the near corner. Austin picks it up, has it behind the Bucks net. Sends it up the far side. Bialis sends it over to Gladson. Gladson sends it towards the net. Flyers pick it up. Hickman, Laneson, Schmidt, Wilson come out on the ice. And McKinney. Schmidt picks that puck up. Neutral territory. Starts going back the other direction. Gets it poked away. Stays with it. Sends it deep into the Flyers territory. Goes behind their net. Kenny adding pressure. Schmidt and Wilson get sticks in there. Wilson tries to tap it in. That one just gets deflected into the far corner. Wilson battling for it. Kenny comes over to add assistance. Flyers pick it up. Battling through the neutral territory here. Puck comes back. Laneson picks it up. Near side, sends it across the far side. Wilson taps it over to Schmidt. Schmidt's going to bring it down the ice. And then makes a move. Loses the puck a little bit. Gets it back. Gets it over to Wilson. Wilson with the puck now behind the Flyers net. Makes a couple moves. He's looking to send it towards the center. Sends it up. Laneson takes a shot. Goes wide. Gets deflected. Far corner. Or near corner, sorry. Dawson out on the ice now. Adamson. Flyers are able to get out in the neutral territory. And here comes Frine on the ice. Laneson with the puck. He's going to send it up to Frine. Frine's going to bring it down the ice. Can't quite get it past that Flyer. Hickman picks it up. Sends it across the ice to Frine. Frine with the puck. Oop. Flyers are applying pressure, and they're going to send that back the other way. Egan and Riley come on the ice for defense. Flyers have in neutral territory. Send it up the ice. Riley picks that one up, sends it back the other direction up to Frine. Frine with it. He's going to pass it over. We're going to get a shot. That's going to go in. I am not sure if that was counted on the tip in or what, but I'm also not sure who tipped it in. Anyway, 54 seconds left in period 2. Bucs 3, Flyers 0. Gladson, Schmidt, Bialis, Riley, and Egan on the ice. Puck drops. Flyers have control. Gladson comes in, takes the puck, takes the shot, just over the net. Deflects off to the far side. Schmidt battling to keep that in with Egan and Bialis. Flyers pick it up and going to chip it out in the neutral territory. Riley chasing it down. Sends it up the other direction. Just past Gladson. Flyers pick it up. Puck comes up, back in the neutral territory. Austin's going to send it back in, but we're going to be in offsides in that one. Austin and Laneson come out on the ice. Join Gladson, Schmidt, and Bialis. 21 seconds left in period 2. Bucs 3, Flyers 0. Puck drops. Flyers have control. Trying to bring it down the ice. Bucs applying good pressure. Flyers making moves. Bialis chips it away. Goes over to a Flyers player, and Flyers are going to get called for an offsides. 9 seconds left, period 2. Puck drops. Flyers have it. They send it in. Bucs are keeping it out. Bialis chips it to the other blue line, neutral territory. That is how period 2 is going to end. Your Bucs 3, Flyers 0 after 2 periods. All right, getting ready to start period 3. We got Dawson, Wilson, McKinney, Laneson, and Austin on the ice. Huffman in net. All right, puck drops. Bucs have it. Wilson back to Laneson. Laneson over to Austin. Austin gets it poked away into the far corner. Flyers have it. Center it up. Dawson gets a stick in there. Sends it over towards McKinney. A little back and forth action. Now Dawson gets it up out of the zone through neutral territory into the Flyer zone. McKinney and Wilson applying pressure. Flyers bring it up from behind their net. Pass it up the near side. Puck comes up. Hickman gets in there, applies some pressure. Flyers take it, send it back the other way. Adamson comes out on the ice. Egan comes out on the ice. Well as Hickman. Adamson sends it up the near side. Flyers chip it up in the neutral territory. We got an offside. So we have Adamson, Frine, Schmidt, Egan, and Hickman on the ice. .11:08, third period. Bucs 3, Flyers 0. Puck drops. Bucs have control. Frine with the puck. Brings it in. Takes a shot. The goalie's able to save it. It was a good shot attempt. Puck drops, Bucks have it. Adamson over to Frine, back to Egan. Egan whips a shot. Goalie deflects it. Frine tries for a rebound shot. That one goes behind the net. Puck goes over to Egan. He tries to get a shot. Flyers pick that one up in traffic, send it back the other direction. Egan, Hickman applying pressure. Hickman swats it away to the far corner. Schmidt comes in. He's going to send it up to Adamson, near side. Adamson's going to bring it down the ice. Fryn's calling for it. He's going to send it over to Fryn. That's going to get slapped away into the far corner. Flyers chase it down. Send it around the near side. Adamson and Dawson over here on the near side. Adamson up to Dawson. Dawson takes the shot. Goalie slides over. Dawson comes in, gets the rebound, chips it into the back of the net. So at 10:16 left in the third period, Bucks go up 4, Flyers 0. Dawson with the rebound goal on that one. We got Gladson, Ballas, Dawson, Laneson, and Riley on the ice. Bucks have the face-off. Dawson up to Gladson. Gladson chips it in there. Flyers slap it away, take it back the other direction. Dawson sends it towards the net. That one's deflected by the goalie, goes through the crease. Laneson takes a shot. That goes wide right of the net. Flyers are able to get it out. Riley got a stick on there, so no icing. Flyers take a shot. Huffman deflects it. They try for a rebound shot. That goes just wide right of the net. Bucks turn it around, bring it back the other direction. Flyers get it in neutral territory. Puck comes back. Riley gets a stick on there. Almost had an offsides. It got reset, though. Flyers send it back down the ice. Riley chasing. No icing. Riley with it behind the Bucks net. He's going to send it over to Bialis on the near side. Bialis tries to chip it up and out, and he does so. That goes out down the ice. Dawson comes over to apply pressure. Bialis comes over to help. Flyers pick it up. Egan battling for it here at the blue line. Gets it over to Dawson. Dawson makes a couple of nice moves. He's got a pressure on both sides. That one gets chipped over to Gladson on the far side. He centers it, brings it over to the near side, and we're going to have a penalty for a hooking on the Flyers. All right, McKinney, Wilson, Ostrom, Schmidt, Egan on the ice. 8:58 left, period 3. Bucks 4, Flyers 0. Bucks have the face-off. A little back-and-forth action in front of that. Puck comes up to Ostrom. Ostron's going to send it towards the net. That gets deflected in traffic before it can get there. Comes over to the near side. Wilson and Egan. Egan takes it, takes the shot. Goes over the right shoulder of the goalie. Hits the bar and drops into the net. So 8:38 left in period 3. Bucks, Egan with the Bucks' 5th goal. Flyers 0. Wilson, Schmidt, McKinney on the ice. Ostrom and Egan. Flyers have the face-off. Going to bring it through neutral territory here and into the Bucks zone. They're going to dump it deep into the corner on the far side. Ostrom picks it up behind the Bucks net, sends it around the near side. Gets it over to Wilson. Flyers chip it away. Schmidt picks it up. He's going to bring it behind the Bucks net over to the far side. He gets pushed into the wall. Flyers take control of it. Make a move. Ostrom applying pressure. Flyers with it behind the Bucks net. Try to center it. Don't get a good job. Schmidt picks it up. He's going to send it across the ice. Wilson chasing it down with the Flyers player. Flyers are going to get there first. And bringing it down the far side. Makes a move. Bucks applying pressure. Bucks are going to get called for a tripping. Like Adamson's going to go to the box for that one. So with 7:43 left in period 3, Bucks are going to go on a penalty kill. We got Riley Dawson, Frine, and Hickman on the ice to start that penalty kill. Bucs 5, Flyers 0. Bucs control it. Hickman with it in the near side. He takes it, passes over Frine on the far side. Frine gets it out in the neutral territory. Bucs slap it away, send it back the other direction. Hickman's going to chase that down to the near side. He's got it in the near corner. Flyers come over applying pressure. He chips it over to the far side. Riley going to get that puck. Riley sends it up and out. Gets back into neutral territory. Flyers try to send it back in. Frine picks that up. Brings it into the Flyers territory. He's got it in the far corner. Got 20 seconds left in the penalty kill. Frine with it. Puck comes up to Riley. Riley's going to send it towards the net. That one's going to get picked up in traffic. 10 seconds left in the penalty kill. Flyers bringing it down the ice. Bring it into the Bucs zone. Flyers send it up to the blue line. Then they send it back. Try to send it back into the far corner, but that gets picked up. Puck gets swatted away over into the far corner. Flyers pick it up. Laneson, Schmidt, Riley, back to full strength, by the way. Adamson. Oh! Flyers get a shot off. That one just goes past to the right of Huffman and goes in the back of the net. So, 6:21 left in the third period. Bucs 5, Flyers 1. Got caught on a line change with a penalty coming off by Alice, Gladson, Schmidt, Egan, and Laneson on the ice. Bucs have the puck. Schmidt with it. Sends it over to Bialis. That gets swatted away by the Flyers. Egan comes in, picks the puck up, brings it in the Flyers zone, takes the shot, just wide left of the net. Bialis chases it down the near side, sends it over to Gladson on the far side. Gladson tries to center it. That gets swatted away. Schmidt comes over, applies pressure, keeps it in. Call that one safe, gets a shot. That one's deflected by the goalie. Gladson battling for it over in the far corner. Schmidt comes over to assist. Puck gets sent up the far wall. Laneson does a nice job keeping it in. Flyers with it. Sending it back the other direction. Laneson gets a stick in there, swats that puck away. Schmidt sends it the other direction. Just stays in. Bialis comes on the ice. He bats it away. Schmidt with the puck now. He sends it up. Goes over to Gladson. Gladson's able to get out in the neutral territory. Flyers pick it up, send it back the other direction. They make a move, take the shot. Huffman block and covers. 5:06 left in period 3. Bucs 5, Flyers 1. We have Wilson, Dawson, McKinney, Hickman, and Austin on the ice now. All right, puck drops. Flyers take control of it. Send it into the far corner. Wraps around behind the Bucs net. Hickman doing a nice job of grabbing that puck. Send it up the near side. Wilson battling for it. Gets it swatted away. McKinney comes over. Applies some pressure. Austin comes over. Applies pressure. Puck goes behind the net. Around to the near side. Hickman with it again. He's going to send it up and out in the neutral territory. Flyers are going to have to reset. They do so, but not before the Bucs can get the puck. Kenny tries to pass it over to Wilson. That one gets picked up by the Flyers. Egan and Riley come out on the ice for defense. Riley gets that swat away. Egan picks it up. Starts bringing it back the other direction. Dawson on the ice. Egan sends it over to Wilson. He gets a nice shot off there. Hits it just off the side of the net, though. Bucs are battling for it. You got Dawson and Egan over there on the far corner just behind the net. Flyers come away with it. Send it up the ice. Bring it into the Bucs zone. Riley applying some pressure over there. Dawson picks it up. He's going to send it up to Frine. Frine gets put into the wall. Stays with it, though. Still battling for it. Flyers turn it. Send it down the ice the other direction. That one goes off of a Bucs player. Now Riley batting it off to the far wall. Bucs with it. Gets passed up to Frine. Frine gets pushed off the puck. Riley keeps it in. Adamson out on the ice. Frine chasing it down in the near corner. Frine getting pressure, staying with it. Adamson with the puck. Sends it back over to Frine. Frine's going to send it over to Schmidt. Schmidt to Adamson. Shot gets deflected in traffic. Puck gets zipped down the ice, and we're going to have a icing on that one. 2:48 left in period 3. Bucs 5, Flyers 1. We have Dawson, Bialis, Galadson, along with Laneson and Hickman on the ice. Puck drops. Flyers try to get it out. Hickman sends it towards the net. That one gets deflected in traffic off Flyers players. Dawson battling, takes a shot. Goalie deflects it. Rebound shot's deflected. Goes off to the far wall. Hickman with it. Sends it into the zone. Dawson chasing it down. Tries to get it centered. Alice gets a shot off. That flies off of the Flyer player. Gladson picks the puck up. Got it in neutral territory. Brings it back in. He's getting pushed off the puck. Dawson comes over. Picks the puck up off the far side. He's going to get tripped up. No call. Hickman with it. He keeps it in. Over to Dawson. Dawson off of Gladson's stick. And the goalie's going to cover that up. Nice deflection there by Gladson. Almost scored another goal there. We have Schmidt, Wilson, McKinney, Egan, and Austin on the ice. 2:03 left in period 3. Bucs 5, Flyers 1. Puck drops. Bucs have it. Oop, gets it chipped away. Flyers taking it back the other direction. Austin sends that puck back in. Then the Flyers send it back out. Bucs apply pressure. Egan with it. Brings it into the Flyers territory. He tosses it back to Wilson. Wilson makes a move. He gets pushed off the puck, though. Flyers send it up the near side. Up and out. Austin chasing that puck down. He's going to pick that up, bring it behind the Bucs net. She stops, changes back direction. Goes up to Schmidt. Schmidt sends it up to Wilson. Can't quite connect on that pass, but he's applying pressure. Comes away with it there for a second. Flyers come in, swat it away. Schmidt comes over to assist. Sends it up to the blue line. Hickman sends it towards the net, just wide right. McKinney goes over to the far side, chases it down. We'll keep it in for the time being. Then Flyers, nope. McKinney still keeps it in. He sends it towards the net. That one's covered by the goalie. Thought he had a whistle. Uncovers it, recovers it. All right, Dawson, Adamson, Frine, Hickman, and Riley on the ice. Flyers have the face-off. They're bringing it down the ice. Makes a move, takes the shot. Huffman's going to glove that. 46 seconds left in the game. Bucs 5, Flyers 1. It's a good way to start the first game of the Fall Classic for your Bucs. Puck drops. Bucs have it. Gets sent up, out. Adamson with the puck. 36 seconds. Sends it over Frine. Frine gets pushed off the puck. It goes behind the net. Adamson with it. Up to Egan. Egan rips a shot. Just goes just up wide. Dawson over to Frine. Frine back to Dawson. Dawson sends it towards the net. Goes across the ice. Chased down by Adamson. Puck gets chipped out of the zone. Goes down. Flyers take a shot, and Huffman with the save. Six seconds left. Adamson, Laneson, Dawson. 2, 3. Brian takes the last second shot, rolls to the net, goalie covers it, but near Des Moines Squirt Red take game 1, 5-1 over the Flyers. Another game tomorrow morning at 10:45 be the next one.